Buenos dias, it's Margot Gunther, and I'm here in Mexico, and it's Feel Good Friday. Mwah. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. I just want to wrap everybody out there in a big old hug, and I mean everybody, no exceptions. Blessings to us all, no exceptions. What a week! Oh my goodness, what a week! The meme that says, written by 220, written by Stephen King, produced by Quentin Tarantino. I mean, how much more accurate can we get? And I promised you all that I'd be at the beach today. And I was super excited, thinking blue skies, palm trees, white sand, blue ocean. And instead, I'm grounded at home with Tropical Depression Cristobal. And Cristobal is nowhere near here. I just looked at the map. He's way up, in Tabasco or something like that. And yet, here we are, right? And as if things couldn't, get crazier, the path of Cristobal, as how we say it in Mexico, is he's going to do a complete U-turn and head north. He's headed to Chicago. Oh my God. There's a tropical depression headed to Chicago right now. That is just nuts. I mean, it's not going to get there for a few days. You got plenty of time to prepare for it. But if this gives you any idea of what it's like to be, hundreds of miles away from where it's truly happening, I'd say it's time to get ready, right? So, I can't, get through Feel Good Friday without talking a little bit about what happened this week. I'm not going to really go into great detail, but it's a perfect opportunity for us to really show how my Feel Good way works. But before we do that, we're going to start with Evo size number 1, because that brings us into present time so that we can think more clearly. So I want you to prop up your phone, and I want you to just rub around, rub that place where your ears and your head hook together, right there. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. And then go back to the center of your head and back to your ears again. Heck, let's just do the whole head. And then you're going to drag all of that down your neck towards your heart, past your collarbones and towards your heart. And now this isn't a woo-woo thing. This is chemistry. So, one of the things that's been happening this week is we've got another huge event that is dividing us. And if you know anything about evolution, the species that evolve to the next level are the ones that cooperate and work together. And magic happens, and we go to a better level where things are solved. And that what the impetus for that is usually, the soiling of the environment, running out of room, and it's life or death. We gotta evolve, or it's over for that species. Well, I gotta say, this is kind of where we are, right? And so one of the things I found this week is that even people that are on the same side are attacking each other, and this is not gonna work. People, we gotta work together. And there are solutions to all of this. We have the technology, we have the knowledge, and we have the resources to solve all the problems on this planet, social and environmental. They all exist right now. What is missing is our focus on the solutions, because all of our focus is on the problems, right? So I had this graphic as my profile picture this week that said, one way or another, this darkness has to give. And people were attacking me for that. Like, come on. That is not, there's nothing wrong with saying that. It does have to give. And violence, in my opinion, is not the answer. So I want to get to today's song because that's a clue. New Speedway Boogie. I just wrote down the words to the whole song, and please read them. I'm putting them in the text with today's video. It's as if Jerry Garcia and Robert Hunter wrote this song this week. I mean, it could not fit more perfectly. I got chills all the way to my toes when I said that. And the thing is that when we are scared, when we're fearing for our lives, which I understand, there's a reason for people to feel like that. And it's an evolutionary thing that brought us to this point. And, and we, when we are in that fight or flight or fear, like if you're, like this up in somebody's face, the blood flow goes to the back of your brain where you act without thinking. And acting without thinking doesn't help. If that officer had been thinking, he wouldn't have done what he did, right? How stupid is what he did? I mean, it's the worst horrible thing anybody could ever do. And he did that because he was in fight or flight. And he lives there, and we all live there. And so the idea of my feel-good way is when you do something, anything that feels good, any kind of self-massage, any kind of stretch, it automatically brings the blood flow from the back of your brain where you act without thinking to the front of your brain where you are in present time and can choose consciously your actions and your words and your thoughts. All of that becomes present time. Oh my God, here we are. Wow. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to attack you for having a saying that you believe in on your Facebook, right? And so we're going to get to today's song, but I really wanted to get to all that. And this song is amazing, and I want you to prop up your phones, read the lyrics along with it, and let's sing at the top of our lungs. This darkness has got to give. You're probably wondering why I got Lily strapped here like I do. She's not one of those shaky little dogs that get scared at everything. However, there are some things that get her that way, just like we all have things that get us that way. And for her, thunder and lightning, bullets, gunshots, and fireworks is about the only thing that makes her shaky like that. And sometimes you just need your mama. That's a really important thing this week. Sometimes you really need your mama. I want to be your mama, baby. And I want you to feel good. And I want you to enjoy life. I want freedom. I want everybody to have justice. I want this darkness to give. You know what the definition of hedonism is? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's the definition of hedonism. Let's get there. That other stuff, the over drinking and all that stuff like they do in Jamaica, that's actually bacchanalia. So, I love you. Let's dance. And sing. Sing it at the top of your lungs. And don't forget to mirror my actions for Nick the Rap Jack. If you got nothing new to say, please don't back up the track. Train's got to run today. Spend a little time on the mountain. Spend a little time on the hill. Save the way. Others say better stand still. Who knows what to do? But I've been told it's hard to run with the weight of gold. This heard it say it's just as hard with the weight of lead. It's not just a change in style. Sorry. Little time on the mountain, spend a little time on the hill. Understand, but I think in time we're gonna understand this at some point. But I've been told man could die in the cold. It's line. I guess I need the words. I've known this song all my life. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another. One way or another, one way or another. This is a good one. You know, we go through about 100 doorways a day. What if 1 out of 10 times you stop in the doorway and stretch? Oh my God, that feels good. Not only will you get more chest openers in your life than if you start yoga 3 times a week, but every time you go through that door, it floods your system with feel-good drugs. I mean, floods it. And everybody around you can feel that. When you walk into the room after doing that, everybody in the room's going to be like, boy, I feel better, because we exude pheromones just like animals. We are animals. And how you feel spreads to everyone around you. And it's better to feel good than bad in every situation. And when I say feel good, I don't mean just be happy all the time. I mean feel good in present time with your conscious mind, your vision clear, your hearing more acute. That's what happens when you do stuff that feels good. Your vision becomes clearer, colors become brighter, your hearing becomes more acute, and you're in present time, and you can see what's happening. Blackjack of any other highway to ride. It's got no signs or dividing lines, and very few rules to guide. I spend a little time on the mountain, spend a little time on the hill. I guess they always will. Things are getting out of hand. But I've been told, if the horse don't pull, you got to carry the load. I don't know whose back's that strong, but I guess in time we will. Best way to change this is vote, people. It's coming up. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another, got to give. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another, this darkness got to give. One way or another, one another. One way or another. Find your way, people. Find your way to make the darkness give. That's our job, to find our own ways. We're not here to tell everybody else, that their way's wrong. We're here to share the things that work for us, and people that gravitate towards that way will come together and will cooperate. This is key. I want to point out, those are my bees in the background. You see them back there? This darkness has got to give. Sing it, Bobby. This is Dead and Company. I couldn't decide whether to do a Jerry version, but I love this version. Bobby's got it down. Mwah. I love you guys. I just love you so much. I wish you all peace. Black Lives Matter. That's the truth. All people of color matter. We deserve justice. I am not without color in my skin. We all deserve peace and harmony. I'm working for a world where everybody has what they need. We have the resources. We have the technology. We have the knowledge. To fix all the social problems, to fix all the environmental problems, to fix hunger. 3% of the United States military budget would solve world hunger. I don't just mean feed everybody, but solve the problems that causes starvation. 30,000 children will die today of starvation. Today. Every day. We gotta solve this stuff, but we keep getting distracted by, really big stuff that's important. But the most important thing is to focus on the solutions, what's right and what's working. That is the most important thing that I want you to hear today. Focus on what will work to solve these problems. Excuse me. So whenever you have a moment where you feel stressed, just remember to do evil size number 1, evolutionary exercise number 1. It always works. It always works. It will instantly change how you feel and how you perceive what's going on around you. I love you. I love you so much. Mwah. Let's work together. Let's solve this shit. Right? So, I'm Margot Gunther. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram. I'm not there much. But YouTube, I've got a ton of videos that can help you lower your stress. And everybody I know is under a lot of stress right now. It's just the way it is. And there is a solution, there is an answer. And the more you do this, the more you're literally changing your nervous system. It's not just something that lasts, it only lasts a few minutes. So you have to do it frequently. Okay, I'm done. I love you, I love you, I love you. See you out there. I got one more week in Mexico, and this is how I'm gonna spend it. I'll see you in the USA soon. Adios.